Okay. Hi, Melanie. I am making this video for you because I wanted to reach out to you and I wanted to see Grayson. He's sleeping right now, but Grayson wanted to be a part of this video. He's drooling a little bit. He's a little bit of a fat man. It's okay. So, I wanted to share my story with you, and I was thinking to myself, how can I talk to Melanie? And I didn't want to just ramble and write something to you and not sound insincere. So I decided to make you a video. This is something I totally feel uncomfortable with, but I knew I had to do it, and I sucked it up, and you're the only person I'm doing this for or have done so far. But I wanted to get uncomfortable, and I wanted to share with you my story and my experience. So I have it written down kind of what I'm going to say, so if it sounds like I'm reading, that's why. But I need to get my thoughts together, otherwise I would ramble like I am doing now. So this is going to be a little bit of a longer video, so just be prepared. And here we go. So this past weekend, I don't know if you knew, but I was at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. It was a really unreal experience. Most of all, I had a real awakening in my faith. I messaged you a couple weeks ago about a 24-day challenge, and I'm not here today to talk about the challenge. I'm here to get out of my comfort zone and share with you my story. This weekend I sat there, and I got an experience a service with Michael W. Smith. I'm sure you've heard of him. He's very well known. But I had no idea who he was. I texted Gordy, and I'm like, oh yeah, watching Michael W. Smith, and he's like, are you serious? You know who that is? No idea. But it was an unreal experience, and I've never been in one of those types of services. You know, I'm Catholic, not that exciting in the church. It's very straightforward, but this really opened me up spiritually, and it really awakened me. The whole time I was sitting there, I was just thinking about you. I was thinking that this is the type of experience that you get to experience every time you go to church on Saturday nights. And why didn't I go with you when you invited me? You asked me so many times to join you, but I made up some excuse. Well, I'm done making excuses. I felt God was trying to tell me to share my story and my experience with you, because if I didn't at least try, then I would be doing you a disservice. I thought you spit up. So, I'm done making excuses, and I'm going to get more involved spiritually. And I want to just share that with you because I feel that we could almost hold each other accountable. So as I sat there, I felt God was trying to tell me to share my story and experience with you. And when I brought up the 24-day challenge to you and Sherry, it may have sounded salesy, but it was not meant to be in any way. Yes, I'm an independent distributor with Advocare, and yes, my goal is to profit from it financially, but sitting in that stadium this weekend made me realize that's not only why I'm doing this. I truly think I found my purpose, and it is to help others, and most of all, help others by opening up them spiritually in their faith and get stronger in their faith. Through Advocare, you can witness to the Lord, you can lose weight, you can make a lifestyle change, and you can help others gain financial and time freedom. So like I said, I sat in that stadium for 3 days, listened to everyone's story, and on the last day, there was this last success story. I was kind of sick of hearing success stories. I mean, yes, they're motivational, they're great, but I wanted to go home and just start doing rather than just sitting there listening. So I was kind of tuning out, but then this last story came on. Her name's Jan Hammock, and I thought to myself, this is Melanie. I want you to know how much I admire you and how much I think you can do more. I believe you can help others too because of your personality. You're so bubbly, you're so vibrant, you're so outgoing, and you just have this catchy positivity that you send to others. When you have time, I want you to YouTube Ann Hammock, and I'll write her name down for you, and just listen to her journey and just listen to her. If you don't feel a connection with her, that's fine. But I see something in her that I see in you. And I want you to see that anything is possible and that you can be in an environment like I was this weekend and witness and ultimately learn how to change your life. I don't want this to seem like I'm saying that your life is bad by any means, but couldn't our lives always be better? I think we should always reach for great, not just good. So bottom line, I am doing this video to get uncomfortable again. I'm saying it because I am feeling a little awkward, but I wanted to get uncomfortable and share with you my story. This is something I've never done before, like I said, and I hope you see my sincerity in this. So I didn't want to write something down. I wanted to video to you. And if there's anything you can take away from this, is how much I do care about you and I miss your friendship. You know, you don't realize it when you're sitting there in the office every day, but I miss that. I miss coming in and talking to you every morning. So think of this as one of our talks in the morning. And we're sitting over a cup of coffee, but instead of a cup of coffee, we're drinking a Spark. I know you probably don't want to know what a Spark is, but a Spark is a vitamin-infused energy supplement. It's a powder form. You just put it in. It comes in a little powder, and you put it in 8 ounces of water, shake it up, and it's only 15 calories. It's way better for you than, still has caffeine in it, but it's way better for you than any other energy drink out there. And it's a way for you to get rid of your coffee in the morning and still feel great. So it's 3 to 5 hours of sustained vitamin-infused mental energy. You'll just feel this clarity. You won't feel, what do you call, like jittery. You'll feel good. You'll just have this level of energy, and you don't have this big drop. So a lot of energy drinks, you have this drop. It's not an energy drink, it's an energy supplement. So I don't want you to think of it like one of those energy drinks in the can. All right, so I'm not looking for your business here. I'm looking for your partnership. I want to send you a box of Spark. So in a box of Spark, there's 14 little packets, and I want you to take 7, and I want you to give Sherry 7. And for 7 days, I want you to take out your coffee, and I want you to replace it with the Spark. And I just want you to see the change. I want you to, it's not going to be some magic program, but it definitely will help you get a better energy in the morning, have that sustained energy, mental clarity, help you get rid of all those calories. And when it comes down to price-wise, if you bought a box of Spark, it's like $1 a day, basically, that you're spending, $1 or $2 a day on Spark. That's less than what you're spending on coffee, and it's way better for you. So I want you to realize, too, that it's not some magic program. It's not one magic pill. No. What you want out of it is what you're going to have to put into it. So I did the 24-day challenge. You're not trying to talk much about that, but I have a smaller frame, so I didn't think I'd see any results from this. Well, I started with the Spark. I took the Spark instead of the coffee, and I felt so much better. My energy levels were so much better. I didn't have that drop. Because when I drink coffee, sometimes I feel tired after a couple hours. I didn't feel that. So I gained a lot of energy and motivation. And then I did the 24-day challenge. And I have a smaller frame, so I didn't think you'd really be able to see the results that much. Like, you hear all these people like, oh yeah, I lost 30 pounds, whatever. Well, for me, I didn't need to lose 30 pounds. I needed to lose like 5 or 10, and I couldn't lose that last amount of weight because I had knee surgery. I couldn't really work out, but I did this. I lost 6 pounds, and I lost 2 inches everywhere. And then a week after, because people think, okay, well, great, now you're going to gain it back. Well, I didn't gain it back. I lost another 5 pounds, and I'm back down to my pre-pregnancy weight. And I didn't work out a lot because I can't do a lot. I walked, but I didn't do anything crazy. So I want you to try the Spark. If you don't see anything or feel anything, it's not going to be some magic pill. But if you don't feel any type of change from it, then fine. That's, it was a free box. You didn't lose money. But if you do see a change, I want you to let me know. Either way, let me know. And then we could take it one step further, and we could try the cleanse, which is 10 days. And then if you like that, then we can do the whole 24 days. But I would be here the whole way. You are in charge, Melanie. This is your life. I'm not going but I'm not going to send you the free box unless you try. So you let me know what you want to do. You just message me back and say, I want to try. I sat in that office with you for a year. I learned a lot from you and constantly heard you talking about wanting to change, talking about your weight, you want to have more time, you want to go on vacation, you want to meet a man, and you're so good in your faith that this is a place that you could do it. And like I said, I'm not asking you to get involved on the business side or anything like that, but this is an environment that you can feel safe and that you can make that lifestyle change. So, sorry, I'm just looking at my notes, so I don't want to get lost. If you want more information, I'm here. I believe in this company, and not just their products, but what they stand for. You are someone who needs to be appreciated, and here you would be. I'm not asking you to get involved on the business side. Like I said, I'm asking you to take this small step towards building a healthier and better you. If you don't want anything to do with it, no hard feelings, but I needed to reach out to you because when I was sitting at the stadium listening to Michael W. Smith, I thought, Melanie, like I need to talk to Melanie. I need to at least try, and I want her to know where I'm coming from. If you want to do the 7 days, let me know. I'll send that box. I'll put it in the mail tomorrow. Let me know what flavor you want. We have a ton here. But if you don't, just let me know. No hard feelings either way. I still value our friendship. I won't bring up Advocare anymore. I won't talk about their products. But this is something, I look at your newsfeed, and the other day I think Sherry posted something about like we should be on the beach somewhere. Oh, all these memes about weight and stuff. Well, here's something that you can do about it. And here's your chance. So I felt like I needed to reach out with you and share to you my experience. So I will send you the email of the lady to look up and just listen to her story and her weight loss journey too. And one thing is, you have to realize it's not a magic pill. It's something you're gonna have to work at. But the greatest thing if you would want to do the whole challenge is you can eat on it. So don't worry about like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to eat. Yes, you can. I almost found it hard not that I wasn't eating enough. Like I needed to, okay, like we need to get some food in. But let me know. We miss you a lot. Let us know either way. No hard feelings, like we said, either way. But we love you and miss you, and you can come visit us anytime. Say bye, Grayson.